Connor McDavid was flying down the ice like he always does, unstoppable, untouchable, and the next, he was on the ground, motionless. Fans held their breath, teammates froze, and even the commentators struggled to find words. It wasn't just another injury. It was the moment that made everyone wonder if we were witnessing the end of something extraordinary. No one could believe what they were seeing. The face of the NHL, the most electrifying player in the game, suddenly looked vulnerable for the first time. Every replay made it worse, the twist, the fall, the pain etched across his face. This wasn't a minor setback. This was something much, much bigger. Please like, share, and subscribe for more NHL content. To understand why this moment hit so hard, you have to understand who Connor McDavid really is. He's not just a superstar, he's the standard. The fastest skater, the sharpest mind, the player who made the impossible look effortless. Every time he touched the puck, something magical happened. But all that brilliance came at a price, a body pushed to its absolute limits. For years, McDavid has carried the weight of an entire franchise. Every shift, every goal, every point felt like a test of how much more he could give. He was the reason Edmonton still believed, the reason fans filled arenas night after night. And yet, deep down, everyone knew one bad hit could change everything. That hit came out of nowhere. A routine play turned catastrophic in a split second. McDavid collided awkwardly with the boards, his knee buckling in a way that made every fan's stomach drop. Trainers rushed to him, the bench went quiet, and you could see it in his eyes, this wasn't something he could just skate off. The entire NHL held its breath. Social media exploded, with clips spreading across every platform within minutes. Is McDavid done? Is this career ending? The questions flooded in faster than the updates could. And for hours, no one had an answer. Even his teammates looked shaken. Leon Draisaitl, usually composed, sat on the bench with his head down. The Oilers' bench wasn't just losing their captain, it felt like they were losing their heartbeat. When McDavid was finally helped off the ice, the silence was haunting. The man who had carried the league's spotlight for years was suddenly being carried by two trainers. The post-game press conference didn't help. The coach's voice trembled, the reporters pressed for details, and the only thing fans got was the word, serious. Serious. That single word sent shockwaves through the NHL community. Everyone knew that could mean weeks, or it could mean forever. The following days were chaos. Speculation ran wild, with insiders leaking fragments of information that only made fans more anxious. Some claimed it was a torn ligament. Others said it could require surgery and months of rehab. One analyst even suggested McDavid might never be the same player again. And then came the twist. McDavid himself broke his silence. Sitting in front of cameras, pale but composed, he admitted the truth. The injury was worse than anyone thought. He revealed that doctors had warned him his career was at risk. The same player who made defenders look foolish was now being told that one more wrong move could end everything. The admission stunned everyone. You could see the pain in his face, not just physical pain, but the fear of losing the thing that defined him. He spoke about the sleepless nights, the doubts, the endless rehab sessions that felt like climbing a mountain with no peak in sight. It wasn't the confident superstar we knew, it was a man fighting for his dream to stay alive. Months passed, and the road to recovery was brutal. McDavid pushed harder than anyone thought possible. Working behind closed doors, fighting not just for his knee, but for his identity. Trainers said they'd never seen determination like it. Every rep, every drill, every step was fueled by one thought: getting back on the ice. When he finally returned, it wasn't with fanfare, it was with purpose. Fans watched nervously, unsure if the same magic would still be there. The first few shifts were cautious, tentative. But then, it happened. A burst of speed, a cut through two defenders, a goal that made the crowd erupt. It wasn't just a comeback, it was a resurrection. Still, the story didn't end there. Even though McDavid had returned, whispers began to spread. Analysts pointed out that he looked different, slower in certain situations, more careful in collisions. Some said he was protecting himself, others said he was adapting. But one thing was clear: he wasn't taking the same risks anymore. Behind the scenes, insiders revealed that the injury had left long-term effects. The pain never fully went away. Some days, he pushed through it. Other days, it pushed back. But McDavid refused to let it define him. He said, "If I can still play, then I'll play. That's who I am." Those words became a rallying cry for fans and players alike. The Oilers rallied around him, inspired by his resilience. His teammates said seeing McDavid's struggle up close changed the entire locker room. It wasn't just about winning anymore, it was about playing for something bigger. And yet, even as he continued to dominate, fans couldn't shake the fear. Every fall, every awkward hit brought that collective gasp back. Was this it? Was this the moment it all ended again? The shadow of that injury never really left him, or the fans who witnessed it. Doctors have quietly admitted that McDavid's body may never fully heal the way it once was. That kind of trauma leaves scars, both physical and mental. But that's what makes his story even more incredible. Because despite everything, despite the pain, the doubt, the danger, he's still here. He's still skating faster than anyone. Still breaking records. Still proving why he's the best in the world. Every shift he takes now feels like a reminder that greatness isn't just about talent, it's about perseverance. The moment that nearly ended his career has become the moment that defines it. It's not about the fall anymore, it's about the rise that followed. And maybe that's the lesson we take from it. Even when everything seems over, even when the odds are stacked against you, there's always a way back, if you fight hard enough. Connor McDavid's career may have been in danger that night, but what came after proved something even greater. Legends don't break, they rebuild. And if you thought that was shocking, just wait. Because what's coming next for McDavid and the Oilers could change everything all over again. Stay tuned.